What is up, and welcome in to week. My mic on. Week 5. Week 5, episode 9. After lunch questing with 8-Bit Beard Co. Hope you all are having a fantastic day. I'm trying to redid a couple things here. We've got some new lighting that I got to get up and installed. Hope you all had a great weekend. And what'd you have for lunch today? Hey, Kenny, what's going on, man? We were pretty relaxing weekend for us. My wife's, all of our cars have more than 180,000 miles on them. We have 3 and have had all of them for years and years and years and years. So very intimate knowledge of all of our vehicles. But my wife's blend door actuator went bad. Now, it went bad in her Traverse like 5 years ago or longer, 2011. So however many years those last, 6 or 7 years. So it went bad. And so I had to tear apart a bunch of stuff and change it out. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to, all these channels say, cut this little plastic piece out behind the glove box. Nobody's going to see it. Easier to get to. And I'm like, no, I'm going to take out 20 different screws and remove part of the dash. And then I'll just be able to reach everything. Well, it didn't work out so well. Took apart a lot. And then I put most of that back together and cutting the little piece out. Thinking I knew better, but I didn't. So, lesson learned. Got that fixed. Mailbox got destroyed by the plow. Got that fixed. Church swim meet for our conference Friday night for Liam. He did well. Seemed like a semi-busy weekend, but it was a little bit relaxing. So, today for lunch, what did you have? What did you have, Kenny? I had Red's frozen chicken burrito. If you've not had the brand Red's before, they're delicious. Chicken burrito and couple hard-boiled eggs. I don't typically eat for some extra protein. So a little a little sprinkle of our local seasoning, our local seasoning, meat, JJ's Meat Fixins. Nice company. We always throw some of that stuff. I was end up breaking stuff and then can't put it back together. Yeah, I was a little nervous because you're dealing with plastic and now it's 15 years old in a car, right? So, we put a new transmission. I didn't, but we paid somebody to put a new transmission, rebuild her transmission last year in this car. So we're in it for the long haul now. It's been paid off for 10 years. And we just put $4,500 in it last year for our rebuilt transmission. So we're keeping this thing. And I love driving. It's a nice car. Those 2011 Chevy Traverse. It's up higher. Nice SUV. It can tow a trailer. Lightweight trailer. Nothing crazy because it's a 6-cylinder. But I like driving it. There's a lot of blind spots in it, so I usually drive. We have a minivan now that we drive everywhere. I think we put 18,000 miles on it in a year, so which is feels like a lot. So I think it used to be 12 and then 15, and now we're doing 18 to 20. So 2 apples, 2 bananas. Hey, there you go, man. That is healthy. Trying to get a little healthier. So now we've got the Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. So we're reducing our sugar intake a little bit. Those Reds burritos, I think, have like 12 grams of protein in them, the chicken. But yeah. Hey, what's up, Arch? How you doing, my man? Don't let your Wi-Fi freeze. This guy, speaking of eating good, Kenny Arch here has been making some amazing dishes, like probably well over a year now, I think. The stuff he's eating. I mean, he's making roasted avocados and steak and all kinds of takes pictures of his amazing looking plate and even sets it out very well, right? Not just piled on top of each other. This looks great. Yes, sir. Been doing pretty good for about 4 months. Oh, wow. Dude, Kenny, that's awesome, man. I was down to a soda a day, and then the snow days last week absolutely obliterated me and my kids' eating habits. No snow day today. No snow day. We are done. We are done with those 5 days in a row. I loved it, but it also was a lot. Just not used to that, managing it, what to do. I'm trying to keep them busy. So, but I had a few more sodas last week than I would have liked. But now we got zero sugar. I've had a Pepsi today already, and now I've got the zero sugar, so I'm probably done for the day. If you want a decent Dr. Pepper substitute, try Liquid Death Dr. Death. Okay. Is that just seltzer? I know Liquid Death does very well, Arch. Is that just like their seltzer version of Dr. Death or Dr. Pepper? Or is it a seltzer, I'm guessing? Liquid Death is like seltzer, right? Bubbly water. Oh. Now I can get on board. Say, yeah. You need snow, man? That storm didn't hit you, dude? That storm dumped feet of snow on communities across the country, and you didn't get any? Oh my gosh, dude. This week too? No. I mean, listen, I love having my kids home. I love family, but there's a balance of still trying to get work done, entertain the kids. Now, if they were young, we would have been off. We would have done different things with our kids, but they're 17 and 15 and almost 12. So it's a little different. I feel like it's a little different than when they were super small. So it's they're making their own plans, right? I dropped Liam off at the movie theater with his buddies one day, and then Connor's driving, so he took him somewhere. They went to the store. They went to the Lego store. They've just done a bunch of different stuff. So flavor club soda, yeah. Ooh, got the ice. Yeah, the ice. I think we got 12 or 14 inches here. But I'm very thankful we did not get the ice, because that's awful. When it's ice snow mix, it's just disaster. Only 4 inches of snow for the full season. Wow. Oh, that's cool. So they're more natural than Liquid Death is. The agave nectar and stevia. Okay. Now I've had El Mariachi, maybe, or there is a Mexican restaurant that uses that in their margaritas. Too much of that sour, that sweet mix or whatever they put in the margaritas is just terrible. If you're a drinker or you have margaritas, I cannot stand how over the top sugary tasting those are. There was a place that uses agave nectar, I believe, to sweeten it, and it's delicious. Kind of brings it back. You get a little more flavor out of the actual liquor and stuff. So that's cool. Well, what do we got today? So we're going to be doing Arc Raiders again today. This is just the trials from last week. Position 71. I don't even know what this means, honestly. We got so many points, but There's no way I finished 71 out of the million people that are playing this game. So I'm not sure if it's just the group I'm in. I don't even know how this works, honestly. I know they're weekly trials and you get rewards, but like, how do they group you? I have no idea. Still having an amazing time playing this game. Hold on. That should zoom in a little bit there. I put a little shadow box around the things right above me here. Zoom in a little bit. Yeah, I'm a little torn because some of their marketing tactics, but it's a pretty decent substitute if you don't drink. Yeah. So we really like, what is that one? I always forget the name. Spindrift. Now they have some good flavors, and we were drinking the heck out of that for a while. And I think I just need to get back into it and start drinking that again instead of, less and less pop or sugar-free pop. I don't know. Just a battle, right? Ups and downs. But company-wise, we filled a bunch of orders, making some new products. Manufacturing day tomorrow. Spindrift pineapple. So that is good. Yes. Yeah. We've had that one, Arch. I like the pink grapefruit one. They have a berry one that's really good. They have like a multi-pack. I think the original might be lemon. It's like a light blue, half the can's light blue, like a bluish tint. I think that's lemon, which is pretty good for like their original flavor. The pink grapefruit's delicious. The berry one's good. I think we may not have the pineapple where we're at because they're like slowly rolling out flavors at the Meijer near us. Like first they only had like 2 and then they had 3. And I think they were doing like there's another flavor, like I don't want to say Hawaiian, but like Tahitian berry or something like that. I'm not even sure all their flavors. But yeah. Hey Dave, what's going on, my man? Welcome in. So I'm not even sure what all their flavors are, but yeah, so if you saw there, the message is now up here below me and it should show up and rotate through the chats. So just talking about trying to stop drinking so much pop. Soda. Oh, my wife made a joke the other day. Because of all the ice storms in North Carolina and everything down south, and they like to call it soda, not pop. And she was like, well, if they all leave it in their car long enough, they're going to realize why we all call it pop during this freezing storm we have. That's all their cans are going to explode, which is probably true. But what's going on, Joe? Welcome in. Good afternoon. Just chatting about lunch and drinks. Trying some liquid death. Yeah, it was pretty good the way she was saying it. I laughed because it makes sense, but I'm just trying. We got a little bit of the Dr. Pepper zero sugar, so we're just trying this out. It's pretty good. I'm not even sure what they use in this, honestly. Aspartame. Aspartame. So that's their sugar substitute that they're using. It is, Joe. Yeah, it is. We absolutely love Spindrift. And I think we were drinking it pretty regularly when we were streaming last year. And I think I need to get back into it because it kind of solves that bubbly, like carbonated beverage that you might crave. But it just has natural sweeteners. It's not overly sweet. So I probably need to get back into that. But we're stepping. It's steps. It's a ladder, right? I'm stepping down from super sugar to zero sugar. We also have Coke Zero, I think. Pepsi 1 is not bad. Diet Pepsi, Diet Coke, I absolutely cannot stand. Diet Dr. Pepper's not bad. Diet Mountain Dew's okay. San Pellegrino is the move. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever tried that, Dave. Yeah. Yeah, so we're Costco. It's like a mile away from us. So we usually hit the Costco's. There's also a BJ's discount club near us too that we'll jump into and hit. Let's see how long does this arm, my microphone, go? Pretty far actually, so pretty good. I can lean back a little bit. Yeah, doctor, man, so I was fixing my wife's car and probably spent way too many hours on it in the garage. So I had a kerosene heater, which probably isn't the best, but there's a little bit of draft. But also, after a few hours, I was getting a headache. So I take some breaks, get some fresh air, and got way too far into it just to replace a little actuator because I thought I knew better than all the YouTube experts. And I treated myself to a Baja Blast Mountain Dew, and man, the thing just slaps when you it just hits the spot. Zero's better than Diet. Probably. I mean, technically this is zero, but it's aspartame, which I think they use in Diet Coke, right? Isn't that what's in this Diet Coke? So I think it's just marketing. But I would tend to agree, I don't like Diet Coke, but I like Coke Zero. So I think they put Splenda in Coke Zero. I definitely have a preference for probably the 0-calorie sweeteners that they use. Yeah, they do use that. And whatever that word, sulfamine, potassium for zeros. Yes, they have. I saw that in there also. For I was like, what the hell is that? What the heck is that? I don't even know what that is. So maybe it'll be the last time we get this, and we'll go back to our Spindrift. Because Harrison's like, oh, I can have a zero sugar with dinner on a school night. We're like, my man, it doesn't have sugar in it, but it's got a lot of caffeine. So no, you cannot. Yeah. But, okay, that makes sense. Aspartame's in diets gives them more metallic taste. Well, so Dr. Pepper just, between what they use with their zero one, because there's aspartame in this, they must cover it up well. And honestly, Diet Dr. Pepper is pretty good. I thought, like I said already, Diet Mountain Dew, Diet Dr. Pepper, I think are pretty, of the diet drinks, those are the ones that are the least awful tasting if you're trying to switch it up. But we probably need I'll try that. I'll see if they got Liquid Death at the store, Arch, and we're Kroger, Meijer, Costco people, and here in the Midwest in Ohio. So I'm sure if Kroger's doesn't have it, Meijer's probably will. Meijer. They probably will, because Meijer has more of a selection with the Spindrifts. I don't think I've seen those in Kroger. But Meijer has a massive wall of all the carbonated water drinks. Coke Zero now uses stevia. Yeah, that's what I do like. I do like the stevia. Kroger Blackberry Citrus Sparkling Water. Okay, I'm going to take notes. I'm going to take some notes here. What brand is that? Just the Kroger brand, Dave? Blackberry Citrus. Okay, I'll check it out. Harrison always loves going to the store, so maybe I'm like, hey, we'll go to the store after what he has going on today. He'll probably be like, yes, let's do it. Blackberry citrus. I mean, I like a good blackberry. Citrus is always good. So yeah, we'll try it out. But yeah, so we have Coke Zero too. And then we have Diet, I think. And then regular Pepsi, caffeine-free Pepsi. And then I got a few special cans of the Mountain Dew Baja Blast Reserve for special occasions. That's not a daily drinker. That's like the Baja Blast is like the fine bourbon on the shelf that you have, right? It's not the daily drinker. You got to break it out for special occasions. So, and one of those was after I spent probably a combined total of 8 or 10 hours working on my wife's car so that the passenger side could have heat. I broke one out. It was like, right? I wasn't drinking beer because I was running back and forth to the hardware store grabbing parts. So, but yeah, so that felt good. It felt good. Slammed half, you slam half the can. Anyway. So yeah, that's the top shelf soda, top shelf pop, Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Occasionally I'll break one out on stream also. But we're streaming so much with our schedule now. We gotta save them. We just gotta reserve it for special occasions. Which it's February now, and we'll have our year 5, our anniversary scent coming out later this month. I think around February 21st. February 21st is our official year 5. Like been in business 4 or 5 years. So we will release that, and it's just, I don't want to say it's just, but we're taking an old classic, 1792 from our original brand, Epic Beards. It's a sandalwood bourbon. We're putting a little twist on it like I always do, and then we'll release that. So it's got that. If you like that traditional sandalwood bourbon fragrance, there's a lot of brands that do it. We were one of those. Originally started Epic Beards 7 years ago in 2019. That was one of our first scents we did. And then it was way overdone. And now people don't do it because it was so overdone. Bringing it back, little tangerine opening, and which will be nice. And it is nice. And the label is just going to be like year 5, kind of like our 8-bit party with the dice block. That'll be coming, and then we'll have some giveaways with that. We'll do a special family stream. I think my wife is going to stream that night, so we'll get that together with all the kids. I might get set up a second camera to pull into the stream because there's going to be 5 of us back here. And then the sticker will be like a portrait of our family, so... San Pellegrino, I wouldn't necessarily recommend. I would say it's more of an acquired taste. So that's what I remember. I remember most of these sparkling waters, Clearly Canadian. You guys remember that brand, Clearly Canadian? The glass bottles. It was really the blackberry Clearly Canadian was absolutely delicious. But everything else that they put out, I could not stand to drink. And I feel like club soda or some of those seltzers, I just have horror memory of it, and I just could not stand it. But we'll check it out. So we got a lot of cool stuff coming. Just finishing up the label design for that, updating 8-bit party, updating Contra, and for this, because I want to carry it for a while, we're going to go to our standard jar for the butter label. So wrapped around, not the big image on the front. We're going to save those for more limited, and then eventually we'll phase out all that, and it'll just be our standard regular jar with the wraparound label, just because if I ever, it's going to make it easier for me, because if I ever want to make something mainline that was limited, then I already have the label, and now it's mainline. I don't have to sit down and redesign a brand new label for it, if that makes sense, because that's I do all that design, also putting everything together, so it just takes more time. So I think at some point our limiteds will just all be the wraparound labels, and if a limit is good enough to become mainline, then I don't have to change anything. So, all right, let's jump into Arc Raiders here, and it's all the trials. So here are the new trials: carryables, damage ground enemies, probes, hornets, which are absolutely beefed up now. They're absolutely beefed up. So we're kind of where my raider looks like now. I kind of like this vibe a little bit. I don't know. This one's cool too. You know, that Speed Racer vibe. I think we were running this one, the new outfit, a little bit with it, but I'm just not a fan. This one was pretty cool, but yeah, I've been doing this one or that one. I mean, very similar, I think, in the design. Let's stick with this one, and then we have projects for this trophy display, shredders, and leapers. Leapers are the big spider-looking things that jump. Why do I have different experiences with the same blend but different scents? Is it in my head, or is it the weather of the day? Or the what do you mean? Are you talking about like you go from, say you try like in our brand, you do a Koopa and then a two town, a Nightman, or are you actually switching the blend, the base blend? And this is one thing that is why when we're making a new blend, I send it out to so many different people, because Dave, that is just a typical experience that most people are going to have. And it really, everything you've said culminates into that. So it's, did you actually shower that day or wash your beard? Did you just wet it at the sink to get ready for the day, right? Do you have the humidity from the shower that's almost steam, which is great if it's a high humidity day, like when we go to the pool and watch Liam swim, just that it's like a greenhouse, right? All that humidity. And then when we leave, my beard feels super soft because it's been basically in a steamed bath or a high humidity room for hours, right? 3 or 4 hours. How much water did you drink? Are you drinking, did you drink a ton of water the day before and you tried the blend and it was nice, and then the next day, throughout that day, you didn't think about drinking so much water because your beard felt so good, and then the next day, it's a little bit, everything kind of culminates into that experience. Now, essential oils do have a little bit more or better properties. So if you're switching between like an essential oil blend and a fragrance blend, essential oils have a little bit more for the skin health, but it's basically what you're saying. It's not in your head at all. It's the weather, it's the humidity, it's what you ate, it's how much water did you intake. And that's one of the reasons, like when you watch a DNC video on a review, like if he does of ours, or Brian at Beards and Banjos, they use a blend consistently for 4 or 5 days, right? They wear it 4 or 5 days. And they also are very conscious when they're testing stuff out. What are they drinking and what are they drinking? Are they getting the same water intake, right? You have to create that baseline, and then when you test a blend. So everything goes into it. Yes. Depends on all the variables. It's a great question. And it's one of the reasons, again, like I test my blend out and I'm like, man, this is so awesome. But I'm super critical, and I send it, like I said, I send it out to people. We have a couple people testing this kind of new blend. It's basically going to be a mashup of our signature fragrance blend and our classic essentials blend. So we have a super light classic essentials blend and a medium-ish fragrance. We're kind of marrying those two together and bringing castor over and then adjusting the recipe. We'll probably be dropping hemp and babassu. I absolutely love babassu, and I'll keep it in my butters and balms. But when I'm starting to make stuff at a little bit higher scale, personally, like melting down babassu and then measuring it out is a huge hurdle, and just brings everything to a grinding halt. I have to figure out the density of babassu, kind of weigh out the amount I need, and then carefully, slowly melt it down over a few hours or whatever it is. Now the melt point is about room temperature on it, so it doesn't take as long, but it's not like a flash melt. So and then you're measuring it again from your, container you melt it in, measuring it again to mix it in, and then blend the whole thing again. It just slows down my whole process. I love the ingredient, but from a small batch scale, it's just really tough to use. So our new blend will primarily be our essential blend that we have, the classic essential base blend with some added castor, and then I'm going to redo the percentages and kind of bring squalane a little bit higher up, kind of like in our face serum. And then, Abyssinian will go down a little bit, and there's going to be just some minor movement there between cucumber and avocado, that type of stuff. So anyway, leapers are a lot of fun. Let's go. Hey, what's up, Sarge? Welcome in, man. Welcome in. Let's go. Sorry, you can't see what I was looking at this whole time. I'm like, let's look at all of our things that we're going to try to accomplish, and I'm covering all of them up. Did I delete something just now? I don't know. Yeah, so that's basically what it is, Dave. So you're not crazy when you're trying to figure out blends in what you're doing. All right, let's go. What are we doing? Leapers. We need 3 pulse units. The shredder's going to be tough. 3 pulse units for a leaper. So let's go find some leapers, baby. Ooh, the harvesters. It's usually a bunch of stuff around. Let me know if you can hear the game audio okay. Sometimes this game's a little quiet, but the retro games we do are super loud. So I just never know. Never really know where to put it. Kenny, no, we not typically, not right now. Face serum, like our tallow, originally were designed to kind of be standalone products in our more than beard care phase. So we're more than beard care kind of hashtag going forward. And I kind of want to keep it all natural, all essential oil, if that makes sense. So sweet orange, I think, is a nice light fragrance.
A queen is guarding it with her life. Only engage if you've brought your best gear, lots of backup, and a very good plan.
I wouldn't want to put that in our fragrance line, because again, it's usually there's usually like you want that scent to fade pretty quick, right? You don't want like a tobacco vanilla fragrance or a blackberry scent that's a fragrance oil to kind of linger on your face like that, because you're going to be applying beard products, you're going to be doing other things in your beard. So now we could do something where nope. That is, we do not want to mess with the Rocketeer. Now we could do, I could do like a Ghost Hunter, or I could do Pinky. We could do a Pinky face serum. I wouldn't mind doing that, but I think like if we did like a Blinky face serum, I think that would be a lot. Just too woody, maybe. I'm just so terrible some days trying to figure this game out. This is not even what I want to fight. We're going to get the attention of that Rocketeer, and they're going to destroy me. What else is over here? Something else saw me. It's gracious. Snap it. Stop it. Did it go all the way over here? We need to go find that leaper, guys. What's going on? Sometimes you load into these games and it's just a barrage of enemies. You didn't plan on fighting. But yeah, Kenny, let me know. Let me know if like a Pinky face serum would be something people would enjoy. I'd be down for that for sure. I just really love that sweet orange and frankincense smell that I made. And I think doing if we tried to do like a Clyde, I think that patchouli would be too much for a face serum. Got some plastic parts, I guess. What else we got? So, yeah, we're not going to be able to get all over there to help them, unfortunately. Where is this peanut? Yeah, it's one of my favorites of our natural line. And Soda Tap is good too. I probably wear those two the most. I don't see this. It must be on that side of the map, maybe. What's up, dude?
Hey, Raider.
What's up? Murder Squad. His name is Murder Squad. Our friend lobbies are really friendly usually. I've got to figure out where the sleeper is. Pop up here. Jump up here. Let's see what we can find. Really hate that this is on the other side of the map. I think somebody died over there.
Hey there, Raider. Need a supply drop? All right, good. I see you all.
I can't get all the way over there though. I love helping people out here, but like, also, I brought 2 defibs in. Oh no! Somebody already got the leaper. Did they get all the parts out of it? Looks like they did. Did they get the lethal pulse units? Oh man. Froze. Yeah, looks like they did. Now these are supposed to regenerate. What is going on? Why is everybody dying? What is happening here? I can't. It's just too far away. Alright, so hurt a little bit. Should have rolled. I don't know what's happening here. What's up?
How you doing, sir?
Alright. Let's go. Come on. There's usually a leaper by the mutual. I don't see. It's not over there. This was a matriarch, right? We're not gonna see anything in there. That's super annoying. Okay. You might have to load out and load back in. Yes. We got a few enemies here. Find that cover.
Hey, friendly, hi, buddy.
What's going on? What's going on?
Just let you know, friendly. Hope you
seen
shoot
it?
that thing down.
Have you seen a leaper around here anywhere?
I have not. Just got here.
Okay. All right. Appreciate it. Yeah, yeah, Joe. I love Pinky too. It's one of the reasons why Kenny, and it probably would make sense if we did a face serum of Pinky. But it can be a little frustrating, Arch, this game, especially if you don't run into friendly people like we have. But Pinky is so good, Kenny. It's one of the reasons we did the face wash. It was one of the first kind of beard washes we did and conditioners we did. How are you supposed to do that? Yeah. So it probably would make sense to do a face serum in Pinky. You know, as we that looked like a looked like something big dropped over there, but maybe it wasn't. Somebody's running over there. Somebody's running up here. What's up? Anything good up here? Maybe they just there it is. Oh no, it landed on me. No. Run away. So everybody's going for this challenge. No problem. Just save one of the pulse units for me. What's that?
You guys trying to do the project too?
Yeah. Trying. I don't know if I can. No, I don't see any.
Yeah, last one I just code only had one. Very excited.
What's that?
The last leaper I just killed only had one.
Oh, really?
Pulse in it.
Okay.
Very, very excited.
Yeah, there must have just been one unless that other person grabbed them all. I don't see any. Okay. All right. Appreciate it. Oh, that stinks. Oh, you're good, Kenny. You're good. We have, our Mario Day sale is always a big sale, so, it's a good day it's a good day to order. If you wanted to try a set. Look at this. My aim is all of a sudden really good from far away. I'm just gonna get out of here. What's this? What's this? Yes. Alright, I'm just get out of here. Everybody's hunting leapers. Come on, no seeker grenades. Nobody's messing around.
Thanks, Raider.
So we're not getting the lead for might as well take some of these parts. And just sell them. Ooh. You keep saying you need to stop buying and work through my inventory to get my credit card just auto-links. Yeah, I mean, I've never been. So Joe, that's one of the reasons why we keep
Yeah, drop the beat.
That's one of the reasons why I leave my limiteds available for so long. Ooh, barely made it in. Guy barely made it. It's one of those I keep. I mean, we've had Soul Survivor available for over a year now. I think it came out last February. Cut Man and Metal Man were supposed to go away at some point, but I think I'm going to keep them around through Mario Day maybe with Soul Survivor, and then that'll be the last day to get any of those. And then Metal Man will be back with the updated label. I think we're out of the oil now, but I still have some butters and colognes, and that'll go away, and then Mario Day is March 10th, so MAR10, so Mario. It's funny. But yeah, I feel that. I mean, even as an owner, I tried to support a lot of companies when I first kind of started doing this, and you can't, right? It's just too much. And you realize that pretty quick, because I think I spent trying to support other businesses, small businesses. I think I spent like $22,000 the first year I was in business, just trying to support other companies and other owners that were small businesses. And you can't, that's just too much. You can't survive like that. You just can't do that, right? So there's got to be a limit. And now I don't buy a lot from other businesses, support special drops, limo drops, trade with other owners. That's a perk we kind of have, but I still like to just buy like Juan and Anointed. I'll buy some of his stuff. I'm working on trading with Corey at Weatherbeard, and then me and Nate and Johnny Ray have traded a little bit, and then I bought Daniel at Grindstone his anniversary that he did last fall, I think. But that's about it. I think last year I really didn't do a whole lot. Because it's overwhelming, right? I mean, I have my own stuff that I like to do and that I can make. So it can be a little overwhelming. But in that first year, I was buying from companies that aren't even around anymore. I don't even remember the names of them all. But I was buying. It's just too much. It's too much, right? If you're not going to be able to use it, and if you use a bottle of beard oil a day, it should last you about a month. So, and they're good for 2 to 3 years, right? So, and I know people love to collect just to collect, and kind of have it. You collect it for the label, the artwork, the collection, which is nice. But it can be overwhelming. That's why, again, I do limiteds for a few months at a time. There's always carryover. So last summer I did 2 months on a lot of the limiteds. Shadow just sold out, and I never reordered labels. And then I think we need to go somewhere else. Or maybe we'll try this one more time. Shadow sold out. Soul Survivor we still have until, as it sells out or labels sell out, then I'm not going to order more labels for it. What was the other? We still have like Hippo Islands available, right? That launched in November. That's still available. And we've sold, I typically will estimate about 100 of those. I think I ordered more of that one just because it was the Black Friday deal. So definitely sold way more than that of that one. And Mario Tart's the same. Like I think I ordered 200. I started ordering 200 oil labels just to have around, right? It's the people's character. Everybody loved Belmont and Punch Out last year. So I want it available to people as they can. Give them an opportunity to kind of plan and buy it instead of that FOMO deal. So there's still some of them are limited edition, but I will bring back certain ones, you know, every few years. I don't even know where I'm going here. Every few years. So, but the year 5 that we're doing here, let's get this guy. He's missed him. I can't find the leaper. We're going to take out the surveyor ball. Year 5, so we're going to have this year 5, but oh man, chill, dude. Chill.
Out of there, friend.
It's still around. You can hear it. It's going to hunt me down because I hit it a couple times. This year 5, though, it's not going to be part of the Mario Day because we're launching at the end of February. We're going to offer some sale on it. Where's it at? Where'd it go? So we're not going to offer. Yep, later, Kenny. We'll leave that for somebody else. Actually, we'll just take it. Actually, but we're going to have special giveaways for it too. So we're going to do some giveaways in our Facebook group and some other things. So this is a little tough. I got to remember to keep checking and looking over here at the chat. Okay, what else is left in here? I guess we'll take that so it disappears. Some pieces over here too. This little revolver, it's called a hand cannon. I don't think I need all this, but it's worth a lot of money. Let's sell it. Trying to build our stock up a little bit here. Look at that leaper though, baby. Where's that leaper at? Maybe this isn't the level for it. I'm trying to think. There's always one over there by... Can we get to that in time? It's pretty far away. Anyway, sorry, I was kind of not sure what I'm saying here. So year 5 will release at the end of February, but it will probably be excluded from the Mario Day sale. I don't want people to like buy it on release night and be like, oh, I could have waited another month to get it, or 3 weeks for the big sale, 31% off. So I hear it. And so it's down here today again. This is where it used to be. Down here too. Focus. Oh, they're lighting somebody up there. Oh, they're gonna light me up here in a second. Okay, where's the looper? There's a Rocketeer out there. Lost Rocketeer. Let's see. There's not many people fighting this thing either. There's a lot of this one. I don't really want to fight this thing. It's just giant craziness. It's a big bug, yes. They're even bigger than this. They get bigger than this. But there is no cover over here at all. I do not even want to fire the weapon. There's no cover. I mean, maybe the building over here. So there's matriarchs, there's queens. Moving fast. So I got the weapon case in here too, but we can use that weapon. We can use that ammo. Hand cannon can do some damage from far away too. Tired of that stuff. Come on. This seeker grenade is just, once I found the blueprint for that and was able to craft them. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. But again, what? There's nobody going after that thing. Usually there's like 10 or 12 people fighting this thing. And there's nobody. Which, I mean, can be a good thing, can be a bad thing. There's a... Probably a bad thing. This is probably a bad idea. Probably a bad idea here. Run away! Oh my gosh, what was that? My little pea shooter here. The bug's like, where's that guy? Not even. nothing to recharge my shield. Oh my gosh. Somebody died. Over here. I have nothing left for the shield. We are just gonna get out of here.
Let's head home at the pump house hatch.
I don't have. Okay.
Let's head home at the North Complex elevator.
Not ready for this. Yikes. Oof. Yeah, it's coming towards us. Get out of here, dude. It's been searched. Right, there's a shield. Nothing. Okay, I'm not gonna. And it fell over the cliff. Okay. No big deal. Nope. Why are there so many flares going off over there? Come on, dude. Just stop already, okay, guys? Come on now. So 2 flares. I think they're still alive over here. Oh no. Alright, this. I'm not even sure how far away. Rocketeer. No, got me. He's gonna try to defib people over here. I came looking to help defib people and got roasted. Look at all of this. This thing shows up in time. Keep looking to help people. But sure. So that didn't work out great. That was rough. That was a rough one. Yeah, that was tough. The Rocketeer is probably the nastiest. One of the nastiest ones there. We're just going to sell a bunch of this stuff. Now, granted, I'm not really equipping myself to fight. Like that. Because I want like I'm going in looking for the leaper, and I'm not finding the leaper, and just getting caught up in a bunch of other stuff I shouldn't even be looking at. Obviously, this is a fun weapon, so we'll take this in next. Let's make a couple things here. We might have one more run in us here. I just can't believe I got stepped on like that. Like, what in the world? Through the wall. That. And we'll add one more of those. We got the defibs. We have a wolf pack. I probably don't even need to bring that. We'll bring a hatch key to get out with. This is kind of an expensive loadout. Let's see what we can do here. Man, I don't know if I want to go back there. I just don't know where. We can try Blue Gate and see if there's a leaper. There's usually a leaper on the south side of the map. Damn, there's just too much activity with that matriarch or the matriarch there. So happy Groundhog's Day, guys. Also, try this one more, then we'll jump off here. Kids get home about 3. I've got some clips and some other stuff to edit, some other things to work on. So, let's see what we got here. Okay, starting off. Oh, sure, why not? In the village, it looks like.
This is Shaun. Remember, if those deforesters can strip away entire forests, they may not think twice about harming you either.
It's kind of weird to start here, but scavenge here and see what we can. We're on the. It's going to shock you. We're on the complete opposite side of the map we need to be on. So, not sure exactly what we're going to be able to do over here. Collect some loot, I guess, or don't know here, don't know. But I would love to. That over there, we don't need that extra one. Somebody else can have it. Loot a little here. I've got a bunch of seekers we could try to take out. Cat bed. Like, what is happening here? There's usually a Rocketeer up here, which would be a fun fight. Take a look here, run up here and see what we got going on. Yep, there she is right there. Tina's been in here already, which is awesome. Someone's shooting at that thing up there. Missing everything. This guy is just coming right at us. I mean, I think he wants to fight. Where did that thing come from? The AI is getting smarter and smarter in this game. Like, and I literally just got rid of my wolf pack. Probably could go down. Oh, he's hovering right there. Look at him. He's trying to tease me. He's trying to tease me. Come on. No way. Oh my gosh. You see that? He's getting low. He didn't used to do that. Where's he at? Where's he at? Oop. He's right there. Okay, this is not a fight. You're good, man. You're good. Appreciate you hanging out, Arch. I'm probably gonna die here anyway, so let's just be real. Just trying to get away from the Rocketeer here. This guy's just hanging out for her. My goodness. Somebody was trying to teach me. I don't know what to do here. It sure sounds like people are just good. Just trying to get away from the Rocketeer. I've never been down here. Still haven't been able to find people that way. Is this a room? People go in? Doesn't look anybody's been back here. Hey, what's up, dude? How you doing? Never been back here before.
My mic was muted. Were you in that room downstairs with me?
No, I was just upstairs. Watch out for that tick. There you go. I was upstairs getting blasted by the Rocketeer, and I was like, I can't. They won't even let me run out of that room, so I had to come down here.
Here, take that.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
They're so nice. These puppets. So nice on these lobbies.
Hey, fellas.
What's going on? Oh, man. Okay. That Rocketeer still sounds like he's out there. Chaos. You good?
Yeah.
Okay. So I got defibs. I don't even know how to get out of here. Is it this way? Oh, no. I've been down here before. Red marker. 255. Red was pointing that way. I don't even know. Where the heck am I going here? Seems like nightfall. Coming down here. What's through here? Shortcut? I'm carrying that. I'm lost. This is where we started. I think there was a way out, but maybe I can sneak back out. I do have the hatch key. Or we could just try to get out of here.
Let's head home with the lucky hatch.
This is not working out. It was nice that guy gave us a weapon. Search one more thing. Nothing good. All right. Bust. It was a bust. No leapers that we can get. So, not. I mean, we still got some loot, I guess, right? So, not too bad. Not too bad. But all right, quick hour and a half, man. That goes by fast. Thought about shortening them to an hour, but it feels like that would be just too short to jump on and do. All right, so tomorrow night we'll do 9 o'clock, same channel here. We'll be doing a little bit of gaming and community night, and we're actually going to be doing retro gaming. So it's not going to be the new stuff. We do the retro gaming. We're trying to figure out what we want to do. So if you have an idea, throw it in the comments below if you're catching the replay. And do not forget to like and subscribe. And until tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern, we will chat later. Appreciate everybody hanging out after lunchtime, spending it with us every week. So it's really cool. All right. We'll chat later, fellas.